Hi there folks, Caroline here, and it's Lockdown Diary day number 9. And apologies, it's slightly strange lighting at the moment. It's late at night and I'm currently being lit by my laptop and my monitor. And lots of different things I could talk about today, but I think what I'm going to talk about is Ikigai. Now, I don't know if you've heard of that term before. It's a Japanese phrase. The word Iki means life, I think, and Gai, just checking my notes here, yeah, Iki means life and Gai means worth, and if you put them together it's your life's worth or your life's purpose. Now, this comes from a place called Okinawa in Japan apparently, so I watched a TED talk on this today, which is where all this is coming from, but it comes from a place called Okinawa in Japan, and apparently that's where you've got the highest percentage of people aged over 100 years per capita in the entire world, and they think that's basically because people have found their Ikigai, their life's purpose, and that leads to, I guess, happiness, fulfillment, inner peace, and all those other things that we tend to strive for. And so Ikigai is basically trying to find that thing that gets you out of bed in the morning. What is it that makes life worthwhile? What is it that you were put on this planet to do, specifically just you, nobody else, your unique purpose in life? Now, it's the kind of thing, it takes some work, and I've done some work on this myself to try and work out what my own Ikigai is. And if you look online, if you Google it, you find lots of diagrams, sort of like almost like a Venn diagram of four intersecting circles. If you take the top circle, it's what do you love? What in life, what in the world, what in your life's experience what do you love? What things do you love? What do you love to do? That's the what do you love category. Then there's the what you can be rewarded for. So that might be what you can be paid for. What have you got to offer that people might, is a value that people might remunerate you for. Then you've got what are you good at, so what are your skills and what are your abilities, and then lastly there's what does the world need. And if you can find the one thing in the middle of all those things that is your unique Ikigai, that is something that you love to do, that you're good at, that the world needs, and that you can get paid for, you've made it. That's success, that's whatever you want to call it, happiness, inner peace, fulfillment, any of those things. And so I'm going to spend a bit of time now. I had a coaching session on this, as I say, earlier on today, and I'm going to get some resources, but I've already done a bit of work on trying to assess this. But for me, my online business, what I want to create is something that meets my Ikigai, so that I can combine so that what I love and what I enjoy with what I'm good at and what I can get paid for, because it's what somebody in the world needs. Now, another thing he said, just before I wrap up, is Ikigai is like an action, or it's a verb. So the guy who gave the talk said that he worked out that through looking back through his life, looking back through the things he'd enjoyed, so his thing was music, he loved music, and throughout his life he had various jobs as a music producer, as a musician. He created some jazz albums, he then was on like radio, did a radio show, and all these things, and he couldn't quite work out what connected all these things. He knew he enjoyed music and he enjoyed these things, but he didn't know why. And he worked out that his Ikigai, so an action verb, it's to do something, his Ikigai was to delight. And the way he delighted was through his music, for example, but that's one way of bringing his Ikigai, of manifesting it, I suppose. Now, I think my Ikigai is something that I just keep coming back to, that I can't get away from. I think my Ikigai is to inspire, because that seems to be what I do in everything I do, all the paths I take in life. People look at me, Caroline, you're such an inspiration, and that's what I love to do, because I love to inspire other people to do things that they didn't believe themselves capable of doing, to have things they didn't believe they could possibly have, and to experience things they didn't believe they could possibly experience. And so I think that's my Ikigai, but I'm going to work on how I can, turn that into a business, monetize it, and what specifically I can do around that. But there we go, that's my little thought for today, folks. And yeah, leave it there, leave that one with you. Go Google it and have a little look at it and see what you think your Ikigai it might be. Now, you're not going to get it overnight. It's going to take some digging. I've done a lot of work around this area, but might be worth looking into. All right, that's it for me, folks. Wishing you a lovely evening, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye-bye.